Yo, what's up everyone? It's Syed back again with another video, and this time we're diving deep into the world of AI. Now you've probably heard of ChatGPT, right? It's everywhere, but what if I told you that you could build your own AI, an AI that's even more powerful, more specialized, and yeah, potentially even more profitable? From healthcare to finance, the possibilities are pretty much endless. By building your own AI, you can zero in on those high-value niches like, say, AI-powered medical diagnosis or legal research. We're talking about keywords with CPCs that would make your head spin. Plus, you can tailor your AI to your exact needs, your industry, your workflow. And the best part? You can monetize it. SaaS, API licensing, consulting, the options are wide open. So if you're ready to unlock the true potential of AI, buckle up because in this video, I'm breaking down exactly how to build an AI that's not just good, but better than ChatGPT. Alright, so before we jump into building our own AI, we need to lay down a solid foundation. Think of it like this. You wouldn't try to build a house without understanding the basics of construction, right? Same goes for AI. First up, we need to wrap our heads around the core concepts of AI and machine learning. We're talking about things like supervised and unsupervised learning, different types of neural networks, and how these algorithms actually learn from data. Don't worry, we're not going full-on computer science lecture here, but getting a grasp of these fundamentals is key to understanding the tools and techniques we'll be using. Next, let's talk about natural language processing, or NLP for short. This is the magic behind how AI understands and interacts with human language. We'll dive into concepts like tokenization, stemming, and sentiment analysis, all of which are crucial for building an AI that can communicate effectively. Now, no AI is complete without data. It's the fuel that powers the entire system. But it's not just about having a ton of data, it's about having the right data. We'll explore different methods for gathering relevant data for your specific niche and, just as importantly, how to clean and pre-process that data to make sure it's in tip-top shape for training your AI. We'll cover techniques like handling missing values, dealing with outliers, and formatting your data in a way that your AI model can understand. Remember, the quality of your data directly impacts the performance of your AI, so this step is absolutely crucial. We'll explore different data sources like publicly available datasets, web scraping, and even using APIs to tap into valuable information. Once you've got your data cleaned and prepped, it's time to split it up into different sets: training, validation, and testing. This is how we're going to make sure our AI can actually generalize to new unseen data and not just memorize the examples we've fed it. Mastering these fundamentals will give you a strong understanding of the building blocks of AI development. Okay, so we've got the fundamentals down. Now it's time to talk about the heart of your AI, the model. Think of this as choosing the engine for your high-performance car. You've got options, and each one comes with its own strengths and weaknesses. First, we've got the heavy hitters, large language models, or LLMs. These are the behemoths of the AI world, trained on massive datasets, capable of generating incredibly human-like text. We're talking about models like GPT-3, Jurassic 1 Jumbo, and Megatron Turing NLG. They're powerful, no doubt, but they can also be resource-intensive and expensive to train. Then you've got the more specialized models designed for specific tasks like machine translation, image recognition, or even playing games. These models are often more efficient and easier to work with, especially if you're targeting a niche application. But how do you choose the right one for your project? Well, it all comes down to your specific needs and goals. What are you trying to achieve with your AI? What kind of data are you working with? What are your computational resources? These are all critical questions to ask yourself. Once you've chosen your model, it's time to fine-tune it for your specific niche. This is where things get really interesting. Remember how we talked about gathering relevant data? This is where it all comes into play. By training your model on data specific to your industry or application, you're essentially teaching it to become an expert in that domain. Let's say you're building an AI for legal research. You could fine-tune your model on a massive dataset of legal documents, contracts, and case law. This would allow your AI to understand legal jargon, identify relevant precedents, and even predict the outcome of legal cases with a high degree of accuracy. To really take your AI to the next level, you can add advanced capabilities like sentiment analysis, question answering, and even text summarization. These features can make your AI even more powerful and versatile, setting it apart from the competition. By carefully selecting the right model and fine-tuning it for your niche, you're essentially crafting a custom-built AI that's perfectly suited for your needs. It's like taking a stock car and turning it into a finely tuned racing machine, ready to dominate the competition. Alright, so you've built an awesome AI, it's crushing it in your niche, but now what? Well, it's time to get that AI out there in the world and more importantly, start seeing a return on your investment. That's where SEO and monetization come in. First up, let's talk SEO. In the world of AI, it's not just about building a better algorithm, it's about making sure people can actually find it. That's where SEO, or search engine optimization, comes in. Think of it as the marketing department for your AI. We'll delve into keyword research, understanding search intent, and optimizing your AI's online presence. We're talking about identifying those high-value keywords that potential users are searching for and then strategically incorporating them into your AI's descriptions, documentation, and even the content it generates. But it's not just about stuffing keywords in wherever you can. You've got to make sure your content is actually valuable, informative, and engaging. Think about the user experience. What are people looking for when they search for an AI solution like yours? How can you present your AI in a way that's both informative and enticing? Remember, a well-executed SEO strategy can be the difference between your AI getting lost in the noise and rising to the top of the search results. It's about making sure your AI is visible, discoverable, and easily accessible to the people who need it most. Now let's talk about monetization. You've put in the work, you've built a killer AI, now it's time to turn that innovation into profit. Luckily, there are tons of different monetization strategies you can use to generate revenue from your AI. One popular option is the software as a service (SaaS) model. This involves charging users a recurring subscription fee to access your AI's capabilities. It's a great way to generate a steady stream of income, especially if you're providing ongoing value and updates to your users. Another option is API licensing. This involves granting other businesses access to your AI's functionality through an API or application programming interface. They can then integrate your AI into their own products or services, and you can charge them a fee for each API call or on a subscription basis. And of course, there's always the option of consulting. As an AI expert, you can offer your services to businesses looking to implement AI solutions but lack the in-house expertise. This can involve everything from developing custom AI models to providing training and support. The key is to find the monetization strategy that aligns best with your business model, target audience, and long-term goals. Alright, let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, saving money. Building and scaling AI can get expensive, but it doesn't have to break the bank. With some smart strategies, you can keep those costs down without sacrificing performance. First up, let's talk about cloud computing. Cloud platforms like AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud offer on-demand access to powerful computing resources, so you only pay for what you use. No need to invest in expensive hardware up front. But here's a pro tip. Take advantage of spot instances. These are spare computing resources offered at a steep discount compared to on-demand pricing. The catch, your instance can be interrupted with short notice if someone's willing to pay full price. But for tasks like training or running batch jobs, spot instances can save you a ton of money. Next, let's talk about model distillation. Think of this like passing on your AI's knowledge to a smaller, more efficient student. This involves training a smaller model to mimic the behavior of your larger, more complex model. The result? A lighter, faster model that's cheaper to run and deploy. Another technique to optimize costs is quantization. This involves reducing the precision of the numerical values used in your AI model. Instead of using full 32-bit floating point numbers, you can often get away with using 16-bit or even 8-bit precision without a significant drop in performance. This can drastically reduce the memory footprint and computational cost of your AI. But optimizing costs isn't just about being frugal, it's also about scaling smartly. As your user base grows, you need to make sure your AI can handle the increased demand without breaking a sweat. That's where techniques like load balancing and auto-scaling come in. Load balancing helps distribute incoming traffic across multiple instances of your AI, preventing any single instance from getting overwhelmed. Auto-scaling takes this a step further by automatically adjusting the number of instances based on real-time demand. This ensures your AI can handle traffic spikes without any downtime or performance issues. By implementing these cost-saving and scaling strategies, you can ensure your AI project remains financially sustainable while still delivering exceptional performance. So there you have it, guys. That's the blueprint for building an AI that's not just good, but potentially even better than ChatGPT. Remember, it's not just about choosing the flashiest AI model or throwing money at the problem, it's about understanding the fundamentals, strategically choosing the right tools for the job, and optimizing every step of the way. Focus on those high-value niches, master SEO to get your AI in front of the right people, and don't be afraid to get creative with your monetization strategies. The world of AI is constantly evolving, and the possibilities are truly limitless. Until next time, peace out.